What's up, everybody? Tony Pizza Guy here with Christian Cage versus AJ Styles for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the World. This is a ladder match, and it's going to be epic. It is epic. Hit that like button if you do enjoy this kind of thing, because this match is awesome. I love going back and thinking of old school NWA TNA, and I'm on this whole kick about the NWA Heavyweight Championship and these old TNA pay-per-views, because back in the day they used to do weekly pay-per-views. If you're not a follower of NWA TNA, they used to have weekly pay-per-views. You'd pay $10 a month and you can watch TNA wrestling. It was before TNA even had a television program, and it was awesome. A lot of people hate on Vince Russo, but I actually thought Sports Entertainment Extreme was actually very, very entertaining. And there's this one guy, his name Disgraceland, and I don't know if you even know who he is, but Disgraceland was awesome. He was this fat Elvis lookalike. It was really dumb, but I actually got a chuckle out of it, and I thought it was fun to watch, and it was just fun stuff. And I used to order the old NWA weekly pay-per-views, TNA weekly pay-per-views, to see AJ Styles, and that was when AJ Styles was brand new, and everybody was like, this guy is freaking amazing, and they tried to make him the face of the company. And I used to order it to watch AJ Styles and hopefully see AJ Styles defeat Jeff Jarrett for the title. And it was still when they had the NWA title, and it was freaking awesome, and I love it, and I love it. So if you have a chance to go back and look at some old NWA TNA weekly pay-per-views, look them up on YouTube and watch them, because they are very entertaining and they're very, very fun. One thing that I do want to do now, the main reason that I made this video, not to reminisce on NWA TNA, but nostalgia always gets me, and I love going back and thinking of old NWA TNA stuff. And Christian Cage was awesome there. I remember Christian Cage there. All right, we can reminisce all day about NWA TNA, but the main focus of this commentary is going to be about WWE Gaming franchise. Now, the thing is that THQ has, they filed for bankruptcy, and the thing is that usually when companies file for bankruptcy, another company will come in and buy, come in and save it and buy everything and then take over all the assets. What THQ is doing is they are going to auction off each one of their game franchises in hopes that they can make the most money, because, companies bid on them, they buy them, and then they get money. And that would make TNA, or THQ, I keep saying TNA, could make THQ the most money. Now, this auction actually happens on the 22nd, which is Tuesday. So that means that the WWE Gaming franchise is up in the air. Now, it's really not sure where this is going to go. So far, we will let you know that they are going to be following through with WWE 14, and that is going to be the last franchise that THQ and Ukes are going to be making. The last game in the franchise. So, honestly, I think this is a good thing. I think them closing the doors on WWE is a good thing, and good things will come. We do know that brand new consoles are coming out, and it looks like next year brand new consoles will be coming out. According to major, Machinima News Desk is where I'm getting this information, that the new console, the PS4, is going to be announced this year. People are saying the Xbox 720, or whatever they're calling it, is going to be announced this year. So, honestly, I think it's a good thing. We finish off the WWE Games franchise for WWE 14 on these consoles, Xbox 360, PS3. And then come next consoles, whatever the new technology is going to be, we're told that the PS4 is going to have a touchscreen on it. So, however that would work with the new gaming, nobody knows how it's going to work with the Wii U. The WWE Games is. So, coming up in the next time when the new consoles come out, we will have brand new technology, the way that gaming wants to go, and we will have a brand new publisher owning WWE Games. Now, a lot of people are saying they should go with THQ, or THQ should sell to 2K or EA Sports. Honestly, I don't know about EA Sports. Not sure what they could really do with a game franchise. 2K Sports, they have the NBA 2K games, and That would be good. It is said that probably Microsoft and or Sony will not buy the franchise. So, honestly, I really don't know who's going to pick it up, what's going to happen with it, and how's it going to go. But when I do know the information, I will relay it to you guys on the 22nd, because that's when we know everything is going to go down. But really, what I really want to talk about is WWE 14 and the giant risk that THQ and Yuke's should take. Now, we know that Yuke's is the creator of the game and THQ is the publisher. Honestly, I think that they should just go way out. They should just go crazy about it. Like, do some crazy ass shit that they've never done before in a game. Take a giant risk, and if the game isn't that great, it doesn't matter, because they're not going to be the ones working on the games anymore. I mean, they should just take a chance with stuff, you know. I don't even know what they could possibly do to make it crazy. Just go all out. I mean, like, add in GM mode. Why? Because they can, and it's a little fan service right there, you know. Just do all the fan appreciation stuff, you know. Have backstage brawls where you can brawl all the way to the backstage like you could before. Break the barricade, and then you can actually go fight over there by the barricade. Create a title, bring that back in full swing. They have title management this year, but full swing they need to do. And just go all out with the roster. Make it the giant roster, and try to include as many stars in the ring as you can. You know, like Survivor Series match. A full Survivor Series match would be great. Just all the things that they wanted to do in the franchise, but they were limited to doing, they should just throw it all in this game and make it one giant thing. Make the biggest possible roster that they can. Get guys for DLC like legends. You can get Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, you know, like huge roster of guys that WWE still owns copyright on, and just make it the biggest game ever possible. I think they need to go full swing on this, guns a-blazing, and try and make the craziest title ever. They had the Attitude Era mode, which was awesome. It is great. It's fun to play through. But they need to go way above and beyond that and just go for some crazy stuff that we haven't seen. Like, I don't know what you could possibly do to make the game crazy, but I think this needs to be a giant risk for them, because this is the last in their franchise. They should go out with a bang, and then whenever the new publisher takes over, they can go from there. But WWE 14 will be the last game, as I said, and it will be like a farewell to WWE Games, THQ, that kind of thing, THQ and Yuke's. But coming into next year, we will know who's going to develop the game and how they're going to develop it. Will we see a game that is very polished, very amazing? I don't know. What we really need from a WWE game standpoint is a game with great online play. That is the one thing that I think that they've always been lacking. There's too much of a lag in between when you punch and when you try to reverse, kind of thing. And their servers are just not up to par. The thing that really bugs me is when you try to go to Community Creations and it just doesn't work. Now, I do think that Community Creations is the best idea that they've come up with in the WWE Games franchise of all time. I think that is the greatest idea that you can do. Have it the ability to go online and download wrestlers is an awesome feature, and I think if the next game series comes out and they don't have that feature, I think the WWE Games fans will be very upset. Community Creations is a big thing. Creating an arena and getting created wrestlers online is awesome. It's the best feature that they have in the games. What I would really like to see from future games is maybe something sort of like My Player or franchise mode, or something that they do in the 2K Sports or the Madden series, or, you know, Road to Glory they have. And these stuff like that. I mean, where you could take a player through an entire career. The thing I really want to see is they have NXT. They have the ability for NXT. They need to correlate that into their next game. My idea was that they'd make the NXT competition, but they don't even do the NXT competition anymore. It is more like NXT is their indie show. And that is what they need to do in WWE Games to make it the best game possible. They need to have you go through the indies, local indies, like really small, work your way up to NXT, work your way up to WWE, maybe doing Superstars or Sunday Morning Slam or something like that, and then getting the main event, and then you can get up to the main programming. And it doesn't even have to be a creator wrestler. I mean, it could be a creator wrestler, but honestly, that is the best idea that they could possibly do is, you go through the ranks, you get to NXT, you get to television. It's going to be a long process, but it would be just, you would start out small, work your way up, and then the finale would be, you can either go with the Money in the Bank route, or you can go WrestleMania route and win the title at WrestleMania. I don't know, but I honestly think that things are about to get interesting when the license is sold. I really don't know who's going to pick it up, but we will see on the 22nd. Now leave your comments below. Let me know who you think should pick up the WWE Games franchise, and what do you want to see from WWE 15, because WWE 14 is the last one that THQ and Ukes is going to do. I think they should go balls to the walls, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.